Welcome to The Explainer. Ever wonder what the secret ingredient is for successful AI? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden operating system that powers the projects that actually succeed. And it also explains why a staggering 70% of them fail. But this isn't just about technology, not at all. It's a brand new way to think about your entire organization. Okay, so let's just start with a really fundamental question. When you ask an AI to write an email, how does it have any idea what good even looks like? It doesn't have opinions or taste. It literally has to be taught. So how exactly is it taught? The answer is this breakthrough technique called reinforcement learning from human feedback, or you'll see it as RLHF. This is the engine, the secret sauce that makes models like ChatGPT so uncannily effective. And we're about to see exactly how it works. At its core, RLHF is actually a beautifully simple idea. It's a continuous learning loop. See, an AI agent tries something out, and a human tells it if that was good or bad. Think a thumbs up or a thumbs down. The AI then uses that feedback to adjust its strategy, always trying to get more of that positive reward. It's basically how we teach an AI to align with what we actually want. This whole process breaks down into 4 key steps that just repeat over and over and over. First, the AI agent acts. Second, it gets feedback, that crucial reward signal from a person. Third, it updates its internal policy, which is just its strategy, based on that signal. And finally, it repeats the whole thing, getting a little smarter and a little more aligned with each and every cycle. All right, so that's how an AI learns. Now, here's where we take a big leap. What if this incredibly powerful learning loop isn't just for software? What if your entire company could operate just like an AI? It's a pretty provocative idea, so let's unpack it. Just think about that for a second. What if your business could learn from its mistakes, not by accident, but by design? Constantly acting, getting feedback, and systematically self-correcting to better hit its goals. I mean, what would a company like that even look like? Well, it would look like a company running on a framework called Integrated Process Excellence, or IPE. You can think of IPE as the human and process equivalent of the AI's learning code. It's the operating system that allows an entire enterprise to learn just like a machine. Now, here's what's so wild. Take a look at this slide. The IPE framework maps perfectly onto the RLHF model we just talked about. I mean, it is a one-to-one match. The concepts are identical, they're just applied in a business context instead of to a software model. Let's break this down. So in this business version of AI, the agent isn't just a piece of code. It's your people, your teams, and the AI tools they use. And the environment where they're all acting, that's your company's entire ecosystem of interconnected processes, everything from sales to manufacturing to finance. Okay, now for the most important piece of the puzzle, the reward signal. How does the organization know if it's actually doing a good job? Well, IPE creates this signal using hard data. This is not about gut feelings. We're talking about things like voice of the customer data telling you what clients really think, and quality cost reports showing you the financial price tag of every single mistake. Together, all these inputs create a clear, objective signal of performance. But just like with AI, a system focused only on metrics can be gamed, right? An agent can find a shortcut to get the reward without achieving the real goal. And this is where the human feedback part becomes absolutely essential. In the AI world, they call this reward hacking. And believe me, it happens in business all the time. Think about a sales team that hits its call quota by making a ton of useless calls, or a factory that reduces one specific type of defect, only to see another one spike. They're chasing the metric, but they're completely missing the point. IPE actually prevents this with 3 human safeguards. First, you have human process owners. Their whole job is to make sure the metrics reflect real business value, not just a number on a page. Second, you have cross-functional governance, which brings in all these different perspectives so no one department can game the system. And finally, there's the quality cost framework, which acts as a kind of master metric. It calculates the total financial cost of poor quality from rework to warranty claims, making it almost impossible to cheat. And this, right here, brilliantly illustrates why so many companies are struggling so badly with AI. They are missing the foundational system that makes learning even possible in the first place. The statistics are just staggering. A full 70% of AI transformations fail to deliver their expected value. 70%! That is an enormous amount of wasted time, money, and effort. The big question is, why? And the reason is right here. Companies are deploying AI agents into their business processes. That's the environment. But they haven't built the two most critical components: a reliable reward function to provide real feedback, and a systematic way to update their policies based on that feedback. The AI is definitely learning something, but it might not be what the business actually needs it to learn. So here it is, the key takeaway. IPE solves this problem at the most fundamental level. It insists that you build the human learning system, the measurement, the feedback, the governance loop. You build that first. And when you do that, any AI you deploy on top of it becomes trustworthy, it becomes auditable, because the system for defining and measuring success is already there. And that leaves us with a final, kind of provocative thought. Your organization, with all its people and all its tools, is already a learning system. Right now. It is constantly adapting based on whatever feedback it receives. So the only question is this: have you intentionally designed that feedback system? Is it learning the lessons you actually want it to learn?